Oh, yes. From outer space comes yet another pirate broadcast. Hello, what's up, America? It is I, your host, PoGokeRo. Yes, coming at you live with yet another pirate episode, pirate broadcast, The Forsaken. So, as you know, today, or maybe it was yesterday, Donald Trump proclaimed himself to be the chosen one. Dude is going nuts. He told Jews that if they didn't vote in favor of Israel, of policy that's good for Israel, that they were disloyal. Like American Jews. He told American Jews this. Not Israelis, but American Jews. He's like, yo, Jews, why don't you put some other country ahead of your country? Oh man, oh man. Yeah, and then he said he was the second coming of God. Oh, that's funny. Oh man. So, remember my last show when I was talking about, I don't know, this doomsday cult? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Donald Trump is talking about buying Greenland. Just wants to buy Greenland. And at first everyone's like, ha ha, Donald Trump, you're funny. And then he's like, no, I'm serious. I want to buy Greenland. And everyone's like, oh, well, no. And he's like, well, then F you. And everyone's like, what? Are you serious? Donald Trump, what's wrong with you? And I'm gonna go build this track, or continue on this track that I'm building. Not this way. Is it nighttime? I should sleep, because this will take a while. Alright, I should bring a bed with me. I need to make a bed. A red bed. I need to put some stone away so I have room to craft. A red bed. Wow. Alright, stone, you can come back. I was just kidding. There. Alright. Okay. Which one is it on? It's like the second one? Yeah, second from the end. So I'm gonna go like this. It's not yet marked. Whee! Into the sunset. Oh yeah, and then my base. Goodbye, base. Into the darkness that I'm still building in. Do I have torches? No. Oh man, this is gonna be miserable. Oh well. What level am I at? Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, it might. Anyways, okay. So, okay, and then the other fascist guy, down in Brazil. I don't know. I forgot his name. I don't know his name, but he's the current president of Brazil, and he's a fascist. He's terrible. And so what he's doing is he's not protecting the Amazon forest from corporations who would basically exploit it, burn it down, destroy all the habitat for the creatures, and slash and burn down the whole Amazon forest just for short-term gain. Short-term gain. So they are bad guys. These are fascists, right? So all these guys have the same game plan. Have you ever played this game called Civilization? It's pretty fun, right? And they have scenarios, different scenarios you could play. And one of the scenarios you can play is called Inland Sea, where it's basically a 2D map. And yeah, and then there's land on the edges, but really, and there's this large ocean in the middle. So you're fighting over these slivers of land, but you could use the ocean to go across if you want to, or if you have a navy or whatever. That's what they're going to bank on. That's what the fascists are banking on. Putin, Donald Trump, they're envisioning a world where the center of the world moves from where it is now in the temperate zones, and it moves up to the poles. Because they're envisioning a world where climate change is so bad that humans have to live on the move really, really far north and live on like a tiny sliver of hospitable land. Wow, look at all those monsters down there. Oh yeah, they want to kill me. So yeah, they don't mind. They want to accelerate climate change so they can get at the resources for the corporations want. They are not at all, they do not care at all about human beings. They do not care about human beings. They're feeding corporations. And corporations don't care about climate change. That's things that only carbon-based life form has to worry about. So yeah, they're pretty bad, right? Pretty awful. Yeah, we're gonna probably meet, guy. We're gonna meet pretty soon, Mr. Zombie Creatures. Because I'm not turning. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna meet. I mean, I could stop at this mountain, but I want to keep going because I like the change in scenery. All these zombies, dude. I better equip my axe. Oh, undead slaying. Get that puppy ready. Even more zombies. Look at that. That's awesome. That guy hung out there. He's like, I got tired. Yeah. Okay. So, remember how I told you there's this religious cult that's trying to do the whole prophecy thing, rah, rah, rah? Well, that's what Donald Trump is like doing. He's doing all the necessary things so he could put himself up there. Remember, I told you guys this earlier, the whole Frank Herbert thing. Frank Herbert wrote this book called Dune. And in this book called Dune, he posited this theory about the civilization, or he basically created the civilization that was advanced, super advanced. And it would fly around to these other worlds where there's still people living on their civilizations, but they're primitive civilizations. They didn't have the technology or the consciousness or whatever. So what they did, these super creatures did, was they implanted stories. They left stories. about themselves. Basically, they left stories about themselves. They were, damn it, how'd that happen? How'd I fall down? Oh, that guy shot and knocked me down. All right, hold on, space. Get my zombie axe here. I knew this would happen. There we go. One shot. That's right. Ah, so you stupid skeleton shot me. That's why. That's what brought me down. All right. You want some? All right, here. Have some axe. Okay. Where was I? Oh, geez. Hold on. Okay. I think it was here. Let's see. Ha! Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's just keep going, right? So okay, yeah. So Bene Gesserits, these guys would go around to primitive worlds and leave myths about themselves. And then so in the future, if the Bene Gesserit ever needed to come back and like do something with this primitive civilization, if they needed to guide it or have this civilization do something they wanted it to do, ooh, Savannah, that's even neater. What would happen is they would fly in and in their spaceship, and then they would put themselves in and say, I am, and they'd check their manual to see what myth they told these people. And they're like, that guy, okay. I am this guy, and I will do all the things that the guy prophesized. And then so they would use their advanced technology to like make the thing happen, that whatever they said prophesized. And then all the people, the primitive people, would be like, oh, yes, he is the chosen one. Oh, we will follow him. That's what Trump is doing. There's a bunch of evangelical white conservative Christians who believe in this doomsday interpretation of the book of Revelations. They are all about bringing the end of the world. And then so, because for them, that means their savior comes back. Okay. So what Donald Trump has done is he's followed the suggestions of his advisors who told him to I'm recording, right? I want to make sure I'm getting all of this. Yeah. All right. So he told his advisors his advisors told him to pass these policies, these certain kind of policies, because well they would number one, well they please a lot of factions on his side. So one of those things was to move the embassy to Jerusalem, because one of their prophecy interpreters like interpreted some meaning in that. So that's what they did, right? And what Donald Trump is doing is he's plugging himself into the mythical position so that he can exploit the people who follow this religion. And that's what he's doing right now. Because any rational person that looks at this person who claims to be the chosen can see that this person is actually the exact opposite. He's the forsaken. He's the exact opposite. he... Oh, I need a three-way stop here. Because I want to go to the savannah. Oh, wait, I can keep going straight. Is that an ocean? I don't know. The savannah's tiny, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he's just plugging himself in, so that way he gets like his I don't know. You got to remember, there's like two versions or two different directions that we're moving in. The Western project, the whole direction of Western civilization was to go to the liberation of the individual. Well, I wouldn't say the whole point of Western civilization, but yeah, like you have to. We're all about the whole freedom, right? Freedom and liberty, because with that freedom, a human is able to best cultivate themselves to become the best expression of humanity, the best, the best human. And you have to be free. You can't have the best human if the human's not free. So Western civilization has been like a stumbling toward this idea of increased freedom. Fascism is a betrayal of Western civilization. It takes away humans' free agency and assigns it to an external hierarchy that's not under the control of humans, but is imposed on by the divine. And it's beyond question. And that this divine hierarchy just so happens to have produced winners and losers. And it just so happens that the winners of the hierarchy happen to be whoever the elite are. and I'm like, whoever has the power. Like, oh, this system just happens to legitimate our power. It just happens to legitimate us. All right. How interesting is that? There it is. I'm on top because that's the way it's supposed to be. That's what fascism says. So it has nothing to do with truth, justice, liberty, humans, the strive toward the better human. It has like nothing to do with that. It has only power. So it is a betrayal of the Western culture. Fascism is a betrayal of Western culture. The Western ideal. So what happened? The FEC, the Federal Election Commission, I think that's what it stands for. They're the agency, the commission, whatever, that checks the federal elections to make sure things are cool. And it has its chairmanship is made up of three people, two of one party and one of another party, so it's never balanced. And because Republicans control like everything, well, they control the presidency, and I think it's the presidency, but it might be the Senate, but I think it's the presidency. They get to choose who gets to sit in this agency. And so of course it's two Republicans and one Democrat. And this agency was, one guy, the Democrat, wanted to conduct an investigation into the election goings-ons of the NRA. Like, how did they use their money when they contributed? Where did they get this money from? Because there was a Russian spy in the NRA, right? Marina Butina. She was a Russian spy in the NRA. They shoveled a whole bunch of Russian mob money. They laundered it through the NRA, and then the NRA gave it to GOP candidates to defeat their non-Russian money receiving opponents. So Russian mob money helped GOP candidates defeat their opponents. And One of the commissioners was like, yeah, we should probably check this out. But the other two, the Republicans, they said, no, nope, we don't need to look at this. Nope, nope, this is tabled. We're done. So, yeah, that looks pretty bad. That looks terrible, like a cover-up. Like everyone's expecting that the election is going to determine one way or the other, but you have to remember the system has been rigged against minorities forever. There's so much voter suppression. It's ridiculous. Remember what happened in Georgia? Stacey Abrams and Brian Kemp? Dude was Secretary of State at the same time as he was running for governor. And then so he used the power of his office to totally mess with all of the election. He started criminal investigations against staffers. He disqualified tons of minority people just because he could. He put ridiculous hurdles in front of them, so it made it really hard for them to vote. He closed polling stations. He challenged them at the voting station. Oh my god, he did so much work, and plus with gerrymandering, and he still barely squeaked by. So what that means is that it's a minority rule. It's ruled by minority. It's not a democracy in Georgia. It's not free in that country, in that state. They're not a free state. And how did I get to that? Why was I talking about him? But yeah, there's already this level of voter suppression going on. And Donald Trump has only made things worse. We already know he tried to compile a list of a whole bunch of voters so he can hand them off to Russia. We already know this. He tried to mess with the federal election already. And he's already claiming, and it's funny because now he's claiming the opposite. Now he's saying that the election is rigged against Donald Trump. He's saying that because in case he loses, then he's going to contest it. So we have no good way of getting out of this. There's not going to be any good way of getting out of this. Donald Trump is not going to leave willingly. He's not going to leave office willingly. So what he's going to do is, he knows the moment he leaves office, he's not protected by the office of the presidency. He's going to be indicted and he's going to prison. He knows this. So he is all in. He's all in. You saw him today praising Putin and bashing on Obama. Yeah. So he was asked about, he was being interviewed or something for some reason. And he's like, yeah, the G7, it should be the G8. But it's not the G8 because Obama kicked out Russia. And they say, and then the report, and he said, yeah, Obama kicked out Russia because Obama got outsmarted. What? An American president is dissing another American president in favor of the Russians? And the reporter corrected him. The reporter's like, no, remember Donald Trump, Russia got expelled because they invaded Crimea. They invaded Ukraine and took Crimea. Don't you remember? And Donald Trump says, nah. Obama got outsmarted. And then he's like, yeah, we should make it the G8. We should let these guys back in. So, if you're not a fanboy, if you're not a cult member, you can totally see Donald Trump is compromised by Putin. Dude is super compromised. Look at him. It's unabashed the way he brown noses. It's just horrible. It makes us look terrible. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage to us. But what we're going through right now is an information war. This is like World War III. We're in World War III right now. And it's not quite the way you thought it was going to be, right? It's a little bit different. It's information war. Man, I'm just going forever here. Through the desert. I kind of want to go back to the savannah. Mr. Enderman in the desert. What are you doing, Enderman in the desert? Looking around, you're like, yeah, this is a desert. Pretty deserty. Uh-huh. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of going. All my friends are down there. Look at my friends. Hi, my friends. So the other thing he did today, Donald Trump today, was change a law, change a regulation to make it so that he can indefinitely detain our immigrants coming across the border. He can. So in other words, he just said, oh yeah, now we can keep people in cages for as long as we want. So again, that's another example of Trump not giving a care at all about human rights. He does not care. Ooh, if I had a torch, is that deep? Is that just like a hole straight down? What is that? Some lights over there, but I think it's the lava. Ah! What skeleton shot me? Right down there. I see you. Oh, you're in trouble now, buddy. You're in trouble now. Oh no, oh no, skeleton. You caused some problems, see? Now look what's going on. You get one, but the others got you. Ah ha ha ha. Stupid skeleton. That's what's going to happen to the United States. If Trump gets us in a war, that's what's going to happen. We're going to like shoot somebody we're not supposed to shoot, and that war is going to escalate and get out of control. We do not want a war. War is bad. A shooting war. Like, we're already in information war, and this is bad enough. Oh, wow, look at that. That's cool. I might want to stop here. Let me get to the end. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's just like a cave, whatever. Oh, ha, 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 they fell. Oh, my goodness, all the way down. Alright, well, I'm losing interest in going through the desert like this. That's lava. But whatever, I've committed. You know, I'm probably just gonna like make a stop right at the edge. Baby desert zombie. Oh, what? Right there, see? Causing problems again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Not so funny now, is it, Robert? Alright. Well, hey, let's check this out since we're down here. Whee! It's not so far down. And my axe. Right up to the water. To the river. Hey, I can check out that that light, those lights. And it's a lava pool. Hey, how did I know that? Ooh, there's another savanna. Okay, hey. That's what I was getting to. That's where I was going. To this savanna, not that one, but this one. Let's see. More lava there. Oh yeah, this is a nice little savanna. Whoa, hey, buddy. Oh, look at, is that a town? A desert town. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow, I've never seen like a straight up desert town. It's like a. All right, well here, I'm making a turn. Okay, yeah, this is cool. We can do this. With another ravine. Oh, wait, no, not really. A wannabe ravine. Hey, desert dudes. What's happening? I got nothing to trade you. Oh, you got a golem. You're like hardcore. Don't mess with people here. Okay, buddy. Everyone's like... got no job. Alright, that's cool. They're desert guys. I don't know what you do. Hey, it's dark. I should probably go to sleep, right? Ah. I brought a bed, right? Yeah. Hey, I've got this made. Oh wait, no. It's the sun setting. It's even better. Wow, God. Okay. Man, you guys have no protection whatsoever. What are these big buildings? It's a bed there, nice. Just a big tower. Oh, look at it, nice. Clay. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's a jail or something right there. Alright, I gotta remember where I came in from, which is over there. Alright, I want to check out the jail and then head back and then make the turn. Make the turn! All we got to do is make the turn! Make the turn! All we got to do is make the turn! Okay. There it is, right there. Okay. Oh, it's the old school, kind of. Yo, diamond and gold. I'll leave it here. Obsidian, even. Wow. It's the old school, blacksmith. Cool. But there's like no one who lives here. They want someone to live here. Check it out. Please move in. Not quite, not yet. Let's see. Oh man, I don't want to get lost. Where did I come from? I need to go back, is what I'm saying. Well, I don't remember. Did I cross a river? No. Oh, bother. Wee. Okay, hey. Yeah, here's that. Okay, so I think it was this direction I came from because I remember dissing on the wannabe. Yeah, this is nice. It's a village right next to the savannah. That's a good reason to go here. There's my lava pool, and beyond it is my thing. So hey, nice. Turn at the lava pool. Got it. Which is where I'm at right now. Awesome. Look at this. Oh, everything just magically works out. Okay. I love how that happens. Yay! Yay! Yeah. Okay, I gotta just turn. Hmm. Ooh, okay, let's see. Okay, I'll get back to talking about real stuff here real soon. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1. Oh, wrong way. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and then the rest. All right. All right. Right by the lava pools. Okay, good. Hey, I gotta name this town. I didn't even know I was coming here. Hot springs? I don't know. Those springs look hot. It's pretty deserty. Where have I heard of hot springs before? Everywhere. Come on, it's desert stuff. Volcanoes. Volcanism. Iceland is rich in volcanism. I think Greenland is too. But I know Iceland for sure. Sure 4. Chauffeur. The for sure chauffeur. What else is going on? So Trump is making the internment camp, the concentration camps, permanent. Like he can detain people as long as he wants to. How lame is that? That's pretty fascist. That's pretty Nazi. So I was talking to some dude on Facebook, and he like, yeah, everyone knew he was a Nazi except for him. It was so funny. That's what Nazis try to do, is they try to hide and deny that they're Nazis. They'll be the last person to tell you that they're Nazis. I mean, they'll be it, but they won't admit it. I'm heading right for that tower. Oh man, look at that. That's kind of crazy. I dig it. So yeah, so Trump backed off his agreement to look into the oh, I'm just gonna miss it. That's kind of cool. There's another tower over there. But this is good enough. I can just make my stop here. Oh, that's sand. Is that sound? No. Alrighty then. I'm gonna turn this into a train station. I don't have the materials yet, but I will. Oop. No. I want to embrace, but not totally destroy. Alright, so my line is going to come in this way. I'm going to want to turn it probably out that way, because I don't want to wreck this stuff. And it's going to want to... I need a place to prop up, so I can go underneath real quick. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Yay! The savanna right there. I don't know if I need anything from that, but I can get something. I mean, if I need some savanna stuff. Okay, now I need to make a rail line. Okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, Trump was supposed to agree to sign on to some legislation about enhanced background checks to make sure that people who buy guns are allowed to have guns, right? Because certain people aren't allowed to have guns, and we want to know who those people are if they go to try to buy guns. But amazingly, we don't have those protections really in this country. So after the last shooting, Trump said, "Oh yeah, I'll look into it." I can't even remember what the last one was. That's how bad it is. It's so bad. After the last shooting, Trump said he was going to look into signing that legislation. Well, he called the NRA guy head. I forgot his name, LaPierre or something. I don't know. Some chief of the NRA. And after he talked to the NRA guy, he's like, nope, can't do it. I won't do it now. Oh, hey, there's a temple. Man, look at all this stuff. Good stuff. I walked right past. Didn't even see it. Had my head down the whole time. Which is probably, I would have probably stopped there. So it's probably good I didn't see it. Because now I found a village. And I found this. That's kind of cool. Alright. So Trump has... You can't believe any word that Trump says. He places no value in truth. Like, he has no character. There's nothing there. You can push your hand right through him. Phone call. Rudy Giuliani is still contacting the Ukrainian government to try and get dirt on Joe Biden. So Rudy Giuliani is colluding with a foreign government to get bad information on his political rival on behalf of Trump. Didn't we just have a huge investigation over this whole thing about whether or not Trump colluded with a foreign government, and now they're doing it openly. Rudy Giuliani is still doing it. Like, what they're saying is that the American government is up for sale. That's what they're saying. That's what Trump represents. No integrity whatsoever. Everything is for sale. There's nothing that's sacred. So when I say that Trump is the Forsaken, I mean it. He's like the opposite of all your ideals. Of all the Western ideals, he is the opposite. Cut sandstone. Smooth sandstone. I didn't know there were so many varieties of sandstone now. That's kind of cool. Ugh. So slow. I need that boost. But yes. Rudy Giuliani is looking to work with a foreign government to obtain information, damaging information on his political rivals. After he just said, after Trump spent like years saying that, oh yeah, we're not doing that. Oh crap. See, this is why I have to fix this. I gotta put like a barrier or something up here. Some kind of protection over this part, like make a tunnel. Yeah, I can make a tunnel, I guess. So yeah, there's nothing sacred with Trump. Everything's for sale. Everything. That's why he's trying to buy Greenland, because for Trump, everything's for sale, even Trump. Oh wow. Lag. Lag spike. Why am I glowing? Like, I'm emitting light for some reason, but that's alright, that's cool. So yeah. I went on my walk the other day, and I ran into this local guy named JR. He's a cool guy, but he's homeless, and he's been homeless for like 4 years. It's awful. And he was telling me like that he had a chance to not be homeless by getting some help with his rent. They like pay part of his rent, so instead of it being like $800, it would be like $200-300, and he could afford it. But he said that he missed the deadline because he didn't get his mail, because he was getting his mail at his sister's house, and his sister was in the hospital, so he couldn't get his mail because he was homeless, right? And she was in the hospital, so she wasn't checking her mail, and he wasn't checking her mail because he's homeless, and like so he missed his chance. And he reapplied, but he said it's been 4 years since he reapplied. And I'm like, man, this is awful. That sucks. That's terrible. I wonder, like, what's up with our society that we even have this problem, this issue? Like, why do we have homeless people? Why can't we fix that? We're the richest country in the world. Why can't we fix the homeless population? Didn't need that. I'm gonna take a nap. Take a nap. I don't understand why we have any homeless people. We have all this space. Why do we have homeless people? We have all this money. Well, some of us have all this money. I think we should tax those people. Keep the string. In hopes one day I'll have bamboo. don't need the sandstone. That's interesting, though. I need the sand. 1 piece of sand. There we go. And a cactus. Thank you. Yes. And some hoppers. 3 of them. Oh yeah, powered rail. A lot of it. And regular rail, lots of it. Oh yeah, and levers. I have wood. I can make the hooks and everything else over there. String. What else do I need? Might need detector rails. Redstone. Oh man, so I have to put back some rails. Okay, this is a cool beat. I like this. Okay, what's this one? So, I mean, I'm telling you guys this stuff because I need you to be aware that we have literal Nazis in our country. I mean, that's been the premise of my show since the beginning. To get people to understand that Russia has taken the White House. And it appears a lot of our GOP senators and House members. Oh, I should have brought a map with me. Oh, man. Alright, well, I will. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. So what else? What else? What else? I can't even think of them all. There's so many. There's so many. I can't even think of them. Like, it's just outrageous. The whole Trump thing. Yeah, Greenland. He wants the Greenland because it's like the inland sea. It's resources. He's playing this game like he's playing the country like we're trying to win a dominion victory, domination victory, where you beat everybody with your military, and that's not the way to win. Like, I myself, I'm all about the space victory, but the science victory, but you can do it with culture too, or through the UN. So yeah, I think the conquest path is a pretty bad idea. I think a lot of Americans agree with me. A lot more than agree with Trump. For sure. Yeah, in the daytime it's okay, but at nighttime, oh man, this thing is dangerous. Yeah, I can't take this at night. You gotta take it in the daytime. The desert. Oh, then I have to go forever. Okay. Nine. No. All right. Yeah. You know what? The world looks terrible right now. It looks really bad. But what else can you do, right? But keep going. So during my podcast, I said that Buddhism has a way out of suffering. But just because you're not suffering doesn't mean that bad stuff isn't going to happen to you still. You'll just be able to deal with it better. In the best possible way, I guess. So, but Stephen Colbert made another good point, is that suffering teaches you compassion, which is like an interesting point. Like when you've suffered and you've overcome it, and you're not suffering anymore, and you see someone who is suffering, you're able to have compassion with them and connect with them and help them because you've been through it before. But then I remembered Raceland from Dragonlance. His teacher cursed him he was a wizard, right? He was a young wizard, and he had like a whole bunch of ambition. He just wanted to be like a badass wizard. And his teacher saw this crazy ambition and wanted to temper it, wanted to curb it so it wasn't so overwhelming. So to do this, he cursed his student. He cursed Raceland with eyes, with a vision. And his vision turned to hourglasses because he was cursed to see the passage of time, so that everything he saw, he watched as it decayed and before his eyes. Everything. He'd see beautiful women, and then before his eyes, they would turn into old ladies. They'd just get old and then decrepit and just like, oh. Beautiful facade of a building, he would see it, and then it would just crumble and just turn to rot, because of neglect and ancient age. Like, he looks at a beautiful bouquet of flowers, and then instantly they decay and start dying and falling apart. That's all he sees. Everywhere he looks, that's what he sees. And his teacher did that to him because his teacher thought that it would teach him compassion. But instead, what it did was make him hate everything. He hated, he had no compassion for anything because all he saw was suffering. So yeah, it's not always wise to have to endure suffering if you can avoid it. Like if you can observe the mistakes of others so as to not make them yourself, that's a good way of avoiding suffering. That's wisdom. That's like one of the things you got to cultivate under Buddhism. I'm not trying to like pimp Buddhism or anything. It's just like, I don't know. I'm on that trip right now for some reason. Damn it. Ah. Bye-bye, Bricks. I'll miss you. Not really. Okay. I mean, I'll probably see you and get annoyed and jump off and... Yeah, anyways. I'm not that OCD. Come on. Yeah, so much stuff. Dude, why would... Trump declaring himself the chosen one... That's gnarly. That's gnarly. We're like beyond the mirror at this point. Yeah, by this point, like, you're either so deep in the propaganda that you cannot discern reality, or you agree with fascism and you're actively helping the nothing. Because yeah, they're the nothing. Like, they don't produce anything. There's no great fascist works of art. There's no great fascist culture. There's no great fascist monuments. Well, you might say Mount Rushmore is a fascist monument, but oh, there are fascist monuments. What am I talking about, dude? There's Stone Mountain. There's like that fascist monument in Stone Mountain. The monument to traitors and slavers. Yeah, that thing should be blown up. What a disgrace. Of course, you know, the guy who made Mount Rushmore, I thought he was making another statue, an even bigger statue, for an Indian chief. Crazy Horse. I thought that's what he was doing, but maybe it didn't go through. Maybe they ran out of money. I don't know. Maybe he died and his son didn't keep it up. Maybe they're going at it and it's slow going. Maybe they decided it wasn't such a good idea. I don't know. Uh-oh. Alright. It's okay. You can fix this, sort of. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. Things are gonna be okay, guys. It's not, but you gotta keep your eyes open. You gotta be aware of what's happening. What's happened in Holmes? I'm gonna run out of tracks again. I brought all this other crap that I didn't need to bring. That's why. Yeah, so this is Minecraft, right? A lot of like just doing stuff like this. See, but this is even the half of it, because remember, I had to dig up all these materials first. They don't, you know, this stuff doesn't just appear in my inventory. I have to dig it up and then process it. Man, this game is nothing but like time sink, but you know. In the end, I have a train line to a desert village, and I pass by I didn't need to do that, but hey. That's it? Oh man, I should have brought a whole bunch more. And my axe. Yep. Making a train line. So many monsters. Whoa. Oh, anything... I don't know what else is big and awesome yet. Like, I don't know what else is going on. Talk about. It's cool when I have another person here, because it makes it easier. But, yeah. That way, it's alright if I'm just looking dumb at the camera while laying rail. I'm almost out of again. Look at that. Coming to the end here. Alright, I'll keep that there. Alright. The next time should do it. Look at that. That's kind of cool, man. I want to put like a tower up there. I mean, that looks just like the ruins of... It looks like ruins. Does it even... Is it even chiseled stone? No, but... Yeah. There's that desert temple I need to check out. But first, let me finish the rail line. Oh my god, see what I mean? Minecraft, so much fun. Oh, come on. Did I really leave it that far back? The minecart? Or did I lose it or what? Am I carrying it? No. Oh man. Alright, there's my little mistake. Oh, come on. Where's this minecart? I don't have any iron anymore. Dude, I think I might have lost my minecart. It's gonna be the longest run ever. Yeah, I must have lost my minecart somewhere. How do you lose a minecart? It was on the tracks. You didn't do anything. Wait, is that it right there? Oh man, yeah, I went far. Okay, Mr. Minecart. Let's go a few more tracks. We're almost there. Yeah, this opened up a whole bunch of possibilities, this line. That temple is great. I want to go check that out. What else is going on? Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean water coming out of its taps. Still, after 5 years, after the city messed up, and put lead in their water. After 5 years, the city of Flint, Michigan still does not have clean water. Like, is Michigan a third world nation? Like, what's going on? Why haven't they fixed that yet? That seems ridiculous that a whole city loses its water supply and at 5 years later it still hasn't been fixed. That just seems like beyond insane to me. So, you know, I like Elizabeth Warren. And I believe she wants to do like another New Deal. And I think another New Deal would include infrastructure, because we really, really need it. So we're coming up on this real big recession that's going to happen real soon. It's going to suck. What whoever the president is, what they're going to need to do is pass a law and just get tons of infrastructure done. Because money will be dirt cheap. It'll be like, it'll be so cheap to borrow money, and then you can get everyone back to work. Because that's what we're going to need, is we're going to need to get everyone back to work when this recession hits. Because everyone's going to get laid off. It's going to be awful. So, but we need this work done, and this work needs to be done. But nobody wants to do it because it's not profitable. So it falls upon the federal government to do it. To do the things that are not profitable, that have to be done. That's what government does. So healthcare is not supposed to be profitable. You're not supposed to make money off of taking care of people. You're supposed to take care of people. So, I mean, people gotta live. You know, doctors gotta eat. You know, but as a system, yeah, you shouldn't be making money off of them. Man, this is pretty nice, pretty nifty. Like, yeah, what a nice little system I got there. So, all right, check it out. That's not bad. Hey, okay. Ooh, I'm almost out of powered rail. Man. Alright. Get some gold going here. Get some more powered rail. Alright, that's enough for now. Oh, I need more. Oh, I have wood. Crafting table right there. Okay. Hopefully now this will make it to the end. If I can make it to the desert town that I have to name. Goodbye, my base. Goodbye. I'll be back. So yeah, this is a transformative moment in the world. We're going through a mass extinction event. It's going to be an amazing catastrophe. We're going to have to probably live underground. Or like we'll have some amazing technology to suck all the carbon out of the air like magic. I don't know how they'll do it, but and then you have to simultaneously cool the ocean because the ocean has been eating up all this extra heat, and there's no way of quickly cooling the ocean. You can't. There's no There's no technology. There's no magic technology to quickly cool the ocean. There's so much extra heat in the ocean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, we changed the Earth forever. It's like, yeah, we left our own Garden of Eden. We like destroyed it. This place was made for us, man. We evolved for it, and we wrecked it. Hey, this looped down around. I heard this before. Yeah, maybe it did loop around. Alright, well, maybe it might be time for me to stop talking, but hey, that's okay. Let me finish this line. Yeah. You know, it can't all be doom and gloom, dude. We got to do something. I mean, yeah, the heat that's stored in the oceans, we can't get out. I mean, even if we scrub all the carbon out of the atmosphere, all the CO2 out of the atmosphere, all the heat that's already here is in the ocean, and that's not going away. There's nothing you can do to make that heat go away. That's been building up for like a century. Move away from the coasts. Enjoy our beautiful coasts while we have them. I mean, we'll always have coasts. Look at this lag. Why does it lag like that? It just like freezes. Yeah, I was worried about running out of cacti, and not anymore. Hey, check it out. Although this is like really far away, I had no idea. It's a super long train line. It would have been better to do this in the Nether. I would have used 1/8 the rail. 1/8 of the rail. That saves a lot of rail. I didn't bring any iron. Ah. Where's that desert temple? Oh, it's up here. It's up here. The river. Yeah, see if there's desert temple. It calls to you. Oh yeah, a lot more frames per second here in the desert with nothing to render. Stop. All right. So we got 1, 2. All right, not too bad. Oh, and I need more levers. How funny. Don't. Man, that messes me up. Okay. I messed up my stacks here, but that's okay. I'll deal with you later. Oh, another lava pool over there. Look at that. 2 lava pools. In the darkness. I'm barely gonna have the levers, I think. Almost there. What will I call this desert town? I have to think of names. Okay. So how is I going to do this? It's going to go like this. Yeah. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay. La la la. So I need one under there. Sleepy bye. While I transform your your house into a train station. Oh, I did this wrong. Oh no, I forgot a dispenser. I need my string. I have to go hunt skeletons. I can see him from here. Check it out. There's a skeleton over there. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt skeletons real quick. I need a bow to make a dispenser. Do I have cobblestone? Yeah. Oh, skeleton! Skeleton! Where are you, skeleton? Ow. I need your skeleton. I need your bow, dude. Give me your bow. Bow, there it is. Alright. All these guys try to shoot me. Too fast for you, bro. Haha. Oops. Gotta put that back. Oh, not like that. Like that. Okay, I'll work on this. Okay, okay, I need a table. Then a dispenser. No, dispenser. Hey, kitty cat, what's going on? He's like, nothing much. I'm just like, you know, checking you out. What's going on, my duder? You're like, you're not normally doing this. Normally. I'm like, I know. Oh, hey, don't do that. Yeah. Alright. This design I got from Skippy6 many years. Yeah, the station design. I particularly dig it, just because you don't need to press any buttons. All you do is you step in it, and you're good to go. Oh, I forgot. I need another one here. Okay, not here. Let's see. Yeah, right there. I need another one. Right there. Okay. Don't mind me, neighbor. I'm just building a train station in the middle of the night into your house. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Everyone's happy, see? And everyone works. It works. Okay. Look at that brave golem. Go, golem, go. Kill those zombies. Yeah, do it, buddy. Smack him around. That's right. That's what zombies get. There's that guy. Just like, chillin'. I'm enjoying the scenery in the middle of the night. What do I want to do with my life? What does it all mean? Alright. Okay, I need to finish this. Oh wait, no. Wrong one, that one. No. Okay, one redstone torch. Two slabs left. With my 3 pieces of iron, make some hooks. Get some string on there. You're good to go. Almost. how to light these guys up. Let's stick a torch into there. Oh, where's it at? Okay, wait, no, right here. So it goes in right there. So it's right there. I need a torch. Or a lever, but a torch will work. I think that should go straight up. I didn't bring any emeralds, sorry guys. Yep, that's lit up. Okay, I need a minecart. Gotta go get one. I can't even make it. Look at that. I have to go. I have no iron. Well, hey, that's neat. I made a train station to a city, a desert city next to a savannah, next to a desert temple. Ah, yes. What else is going on in the world? Man, I don't know. That's why I come here, to get away from it. Oh, well, and to explain to you guys what's going on. Oh, yeah. Hey, I can talk real quick about the Salem Saturday Market. So the deal is right now, Salem Saturday Market, because they chose to have their quote free speech zone, which isn't a free speech zone because they police the speech and only allow right-wing speech to be there. So at the right-wing speech zone, that's pretty bad. You know, the market doesn't need to have that free speech zone. Because if they have it, they have to police it. And if they have to police it, they're going to cause bad vibes. To be honest, they should just get rid of the whole free speech zone and not have that at all. Like, forget about it. Because right now, only Nazis are taking advantage of it. It doesn't help the community, it just helps the Nazis. So yeah, you might want to reconsider even having it. I have no torches or anything. But does this work? Yeah, see? It works. Does it work? If I hop on it, see, it works. Alright, there's my train station. The train station again. Just tacked on. Level 80. The entire way. Or what level we are? 78. Not quite 80. But that's alright. 78's good enough. There's those lava pools. Who knows where this goes to? This river goes to? Maybe to an ocean? Maybe. Maybe not. But yeah. So there's that. Hey, check it out. Pirate episode. Didn't take me too long to finish that rail line. And it works. And it's a station. Station! We talked about Donald Trump trying to make himself into the messiah for a bunch of silly people. We talked about the concrete steps he's taken. I talked about... Oh, I didn't talk about the Boer Wars. So America, we have concentration camps. That's what's going down. We have these concentration camps. But the very first concentration camp was made by the British Empire, I think in South Africa, during the Boer War. B-O-E-R. The Second Boer War. So the British found out that... Okay, so the British, they had the superior army. So they could easily destroy the factions in South Africa. And they knew this. So the factions, what they did was start doing guerrilla warfare, asymmetrical warfare. And the Brits, they had no way of effectively countering this. So what the Brits did instead, what the British did instead was they rounded up all the women and children and threw them into camps and let them starve to death and die of diseases, just neglect. Until the Boers gave up. Like, yeah, you rounded up all the women and children, British, and you kill them through starvation. Like, yeah, you make it real hard for us to fight you when you've killed all our family. Like, you monsters. Which is what the British did. So that's basically genocide. The British committed genocide through the first concentration camps in the Boer War. And that's what the Americans are doing right now to all the refugees that come over the border. They throw them into concentration camps, and then they let them just die of neglect. They don't feed them enough. They don't give them hygiene. They don't give them adequate medical care. Like, yeah, so they hope they die in order to break the will of the refugees. That's what fascists do, and that's who's ruling our country right now. So, yeah, part of this rail line, part of this trip was to make you conscious of the things being done in your name, Americans. All right. Yeah. This has happened before. The British Empire did it, and it was a genocide. And that's what Donald Trump is doing right now. They're continuing a genocide, basically, with the concentration camps. And everyone knows what they are. It's not like you're fooling anyone by saying, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're detention camps. Man, everyone knows what they are. Only Nazis are the ones who don't know what's happening. And that's willful ignorance on their part. Yeah, Donald Trump is trying to start a race war. He's a super bad guy. He needs to be kicked out of office super quick. Hey, I didn't need to turn so early. If I would have turned a little bit sooner, I could have saved myself a turn back there. I could have went straight into the city. But I didn't know it was there. Maybe it was level with iron. That'd be kind of cool if it were level with iron camp. Because yeah, I go out there and then I make a left-hand turn again. Oh no. Getting close to my bedtime. Well, I'm home. I made my rail line. I finished it to Desert City. I need to mark it real quick. It took how many Minecraft days? I don't even know. Do I have any? I have no signs. There's some. So it's this one. Ugh. I don't know. Just for now, Desert Savannah Line. That's what I'll name it for the moment. Just so I know it's a real line there. Okay, well that was fun. Hey, this train station's getting some use out of it now. Yay! Okay, America, thanks for hanging out with me to play Minecraft and talk about important stuff. I hope you're talking to your neighbors and friends about this and your family. Because, yeah, we need to all be involved in democracy. All right, until next time, peace out. Stop.